welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell, I am in the kitchen and I am canning meat today. I just cooked up some ground sausage as well as a little bit of ground beef. I was trying to get a full canner before my son woke up and it wasn't quite, I probably could have fit like 2 more jars in, but the ground sausage made a little bit more than I was expecting. I had read online that about a pound per pint size jar, a pound of meat per pint size jar is what it is, and it ended up giving me 9. I did 8 pounds of meat and it gave me 9 jars. So I ended up cooking 3 pounds of ground beef. Maybe I'm just not packing it in enough. Maybe that's the issue. I did 3 pounds of ground beef and that gave me 4 jars with a little extra. They could not be, the beef might not be like an accurate pound either, so. What's the matter, buddy? I was trying to get all that done before my son woke up from his nap, and that didn't happen. I was rushing there toward the end. So I have 1 canner on the stove with some ground beef and ground sausage. They process for the same time, 75 minutes for pints at my altitude. So now I'm going to clean up the mess I did make, and then I'm gonna get chopping. Let me show you what I have also. I'm hoping to get both my canners full today. I have some pork. I have 2 pork roasts and then 3 of these rump roasts. And I'm gonna be chopping all these up and doing the raw pack method in the other canner. Okay, welcome back to the next day. I'm just continuing my canning that I've been doing. You saw I raw packed the beef. So I chopped that up last night to help ease my day. I'm just gonna be doing 1 canner load today. Yeah, so I want more of a canner load, and I cooked up one of the pork roasts last night for dinner, and of course I forgot to show you, but we've literally been having loaded salads all week for dinner, and it's been so good. So we just put that meat on top of our salad. But the other pork roast, I'm gonna cut up in chunks really fast, put it in the jars, and then at least I'll get a little bit more in my canner. So I've never canned like ground beef and ground sausage, but as you can see from earlier in the video, I pre-cooked it. Everything I had read, you want to pre-cook your ground beef or it turns out to be like a block, and I didn't want that. I wanted ground beef, so I cooked that. This method I really love though, because you can just stick it in raw and it just turns out like that shreddable meat. And I'm really excited to have pork and beef on the pantry shelf. Now I've done both ways before. I mean, I've done both pork and beef, and I really liked both of them. I love having the pork for like quick pulled pork sandwiches or something, you know? So that's really fun. So it's just really nice having these fast, convenient foods on hand for when you are in a hurry. So I'm just cutting most of the fat off of this, and then we're gonna get it in jars, get it in the canner, and then we'll have another canner load. Okay, so that roast was mainly fat, so I cut off quite a bit, and I only got 2 jars of the pork. There's a little bit extra, but I couldn't quite stuff it in there, but there wasn't quite enough for 3 jars, so stuffed as much as I could in the 2 jars that I have, left an inch head space. Now, I just follow the instructions. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet because my son is sleeping. I just follow the instructions for my canner when it comes to pressure canning meat. I'm doing the raw pack method. No liquid is going in. It's gonna create its own liquid. So both beef and pork and chicken and lamb and all those things are the same pressure canning times. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this on my pantry shelf, and let's get the canner started and let's get going. I have 6 more pounds of ground beef in the refrigerator. I think I'm actually going to maybe make some meatloafs with them and maybe freeze them so we have that on hand, or maybe quick and easy burger patties or something. I just want to see if I like the ground beef before I decide to can more of it up, I guess. So okay, so for the next night for dinner, I did some short ribs in the Instapot, and I thought I would just show you guys. I had seared them first, and then I made a sweet and kind of spicy sauce to go on them. I did coconut aminos, broth, brown sugar, black pepper, that is sesame seed oil, ginger. I didn't have fresh ginger, or I probably would have used that. Red pepper flakes, and I think, oh, I did onions and then garlic. So, and then I put that over the short ribs in the Instapot, and then I believe I cooked them for 45 minutes on high. Oh, and I didn't have rice wine vinegar, so I added apple cider vinegar, just a splash of it. And I believe I cooked them for 45 minutes on high pressure, and they were super tender when they came out. Right here, I'm taking the fat out. This is a fat separator. And I just thickened the sauce, and we had that over rice. So it was really delicious dinner. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.